Chris Chan arrested after admitting to raping mother and stealing money. The internet is rejoicing the arrest of Chris Chan, officially known as Christine Weston Chandler. The infamous internet personality was arrested in Richmond, Virginia. The police conducted a welfare check on Chan's home on July 30th following the leak of some very concerning text messages between Chan and a friend. According to the conversation, Chan had been raping their own mother, an 80-year-old woman with dementia. The text messages, along with the audio recording that was leaked along with the disturbed the internet. While Chan had been notorious for slowly deteriorating and behaving strangely over the years, this was way too far for most people that had been following the saga. The text messages included the admission of performing oral sex on Barb against her own will and the ailing mother telling Chan to stop. The results of the assessment police conducted on Barbara had not been publicly revealed, but Barbara was moved from the home to a hospital. Meanwhile, Chan was given a temporary EPO, which would have not allowed them to enter the home until August the 5th. The reason for the arrest has not been publicly shared, but the internet assumes it's due to Chan's raping Barbara. Incest, elder abuse, and rape are all crimes in Virginia. Chan has also allegedly stole $750 from Barbara's bank account, which may be a violation of the EPO. Multiple sources were outside the hotel Chan was staying at, waiting to get footage of Chan now infamous arrest. Chan appeared eerily calm in the video. Many people are hoping this to end of Chan's unfortunate and disturbing saga, which had been well documented all over the internet for over a decade. All right. Another sick story. I don't know where I'd be finding them, but this is crazy. Wow. So this dude, Chris Chan, okay, for over a year, was raping and stealing money from his mother, his older mother, 79, 80 years old, taking advantage of the elderly. Imagine that. Way to go, tough guy. You know, on top of that, it's your mother. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do something sick and crazy like that? This is what I'm saying. There's a lot of sick people out here in this world, and you got to be careful, man. You just got to watch these people. That's why I said check in on your folks. Make sure everything is good, you know, because it's people like this. Oh, her son is with him. That don't mean nothing. As you can very well see, her son was performing oral sex on his mom. Why would you want to do that? His 80-year-old mom. Like, dude, it's crazy. Crazy. Not crazy. Crazy. Put an A in it, okay? C-A-R-A-Z-Y. Crazy. Oh my God. People been following this dude and documenting the whole saga going along, okay? And then the cops finally got him. Why wasn't he beaten up on site? You know what I mean? If I was the cop, I would have seen it from the door. I'd have swung right on him. Why would you do something crazy like that? Now in Virginia, you know, obviously, you know, the laws in Virginia are different than any other state. So, you know, raping anyone in any state should be a law. Okay? So, yes, Chan has been raping his own mother, who has dementia. She forgets. She doesn't know. Like, she has no mental capacity, not enough mental capacity to remember. My grandmother had dementia. She forgot things. She just picked up and just left and forgot who you are. What's going on? Why is this? You know, and you got to constantly remind them, constantly tell them. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, and then the crazy thing is, this guy's doing all this sick stuff, and his mom is basically sitting there saying, stop, please stop. Don't do it, stop. You're hurting me, stop. and he still continues to hurt her. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know? So, like I said, something in this guy's mind, okay, isn't right. Now, he's known as the most documented person in history. We got so much documentation, so much stuff that's on this guy, so much information on this guy, but it's taking them a year to catch up to him. Like, is he that? I mean, what's going on? Is he that good? I mean, I don't know. I mean, how do you get, if something like that happened? If I did something like that, you know what I mean? I'd have been caught days later. But this guy gets to go weeks, months. You know what I mean? So it's to the point that it's just like, okay. And then you sharing the information with your friends. Like, as a friend, I'm turning you in from the door. I don't care if any of my friends out there watching this and you doing some sick and crazy, demented stuff like that, you're getting told on instantaneously. I don't care. You're not my friend because you're doing some crazy and sick stuff. You know what I mean? So, then you had an audio recording. See, these people that do this type of stuff, they like the video things. They like to document all this stuff that they're doing. They like to document it all, so they can look back over it and they can enjoy, and feast into what they just did. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I get a rush off of that. Like, come on, bro. Like, this stuff is crazy, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. And then they had an assessment. The police gave an assessment to, his mother. And obviously they can't reveal that because that's privacy. You know what I mean? That's her privacy. She doesn't want that out there. You know what I mean? Which, that's understood, So, now this is being reported that he's been notoriously for slowly deteriorating and behaving strangely over the years. He's been acting strange over the year. Maybe he hasn't done anything that's gotten him, in trouble. Like, I don't understand that. If you're acting strange, why not do an investigation then? You know what I mean? Like, somebody should have been moved in. Now, this poor lady has to deal with his foolishness for years, okay? And then you stealing from your own mom. Like, he don't care. And from the looks of it, looking at this guy, he looks a little strange, a little off. But, man, listen, I don't understand. I just don't understand. Now, I will give kudos to someone who leaked the information. The police obviously conducted a welfare search on Chris Chan's home on July 30th, okay? Following a leak of some very concerning text messages. Possibly the friend, because between Chan and a friend. So the friend did say something. He did say, hey, listen, man, this is some crazy stuff. Yo, I think you guys want to take a look at this. And he told him. I mean, kudos to that friend, you know what I mean? For actually opening your mouth and saying something and, ending that young lady's, nightmare, it's crazy. And then the crazy part about everything else was everyone was waiting to get footage. They wanted to be the first one to catch it. Like, hey, look, here he is. That's the guy. Like, I mean, you're glorifying what he did. He's a savage. He's a piece of you-know-what. He's a POS. You know what I mean? So it's like, why are you even applauding this guy? Hey, I want to get some footage of this guy. Come out the hotel room. There he is. That's the infamous one. That's the guy right there. Check him out. Like, I mean, you want to get clicks and everything for your story, but I mean, and I'm reporting the story, but it's still like, you glorifying it. You know what I mean? I think people like this should be locked away in their own particular prison. They should have a special prison for people like this, for pedophiles and molesters and, You know, the rapists, they all should be in their own prison. You know what I mean? Their own special prison, away from everybody else. The other common prisons. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't feed them. I feed them one time a day. That's it. Oh, that's being inhumane. You can't just feed them one time a day. Oh, you're being inhumane to them. But it's okay for them to go out there and do what they did to somebody else. But I gotta treat them with fair and dignity and all that kind of stuff. They wasn't thinking about that before. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm glad they caught this jerk, and you know, I know he'll never get out of prison. At least I hope he don't. You know what I mean? Maybe someone in there could kind of like get him out of there. I don't advocate violence, but something like this, something happening, I'm turning my back to it. I ain't see nothing. Did you see anything? So, I mean, it's crazy. This is crazy. Well, I'm glad he's locked up. I'm glad he finally put him away. And hopefully he's put away for a very long time. So, you know. But that's just as crazy. This is crazy. Well, that's my time, folks. If you like what you heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that like button as well. Let me know that you liked the video. Click the notification bell so you can stay in the loop. Click it to all. I drop videos like this every day. So, you know, just continue to ride with me. You know what I mean? As I drop these stories, content, background, and everything will be a lot better as the days moving forward. So it's going to be a lot of changes coming to the channel. So stay tuned. You will see the improvements. So I thank you for bearing with me, for listening to the story and hanging out this long. You know I love y'all. You know, I appreciate everything that you do, you know, as far as sit back and watch the video and, you know, engaging in my content. So, you know, thank you. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I love y'all. Peace.